Oh my god. Tamers12345, you actually came like you said you would. This is such an honor.
I know? Damn!
Throughout the time I've been uploading videos, the majority of the people and topics I've covered have mainly consisted of lolcows who have typically done horrific things and or have had awful things occur to them, including awful things such as incest and abuse, pretty serious topics that aren't very fun. However, if you look through all the people I've done, you may be able to tell that I have a little bit of a sweet spot for people who are just a little bit peculiar and haven't done anything particularly harmful, including Blaze the Movie Fan, Guptil, Miles, Ironwrath and Kay's Cooking, all of whom I do genuinely like to an extent and wish the best for, despite it looking as though my videos are just there to ridicule them, which isn't entirely true. I just think that they are interesting and I kind of just want people to see how funny these people are. Today's topic is one of these people, where the subject matter is just a really strange guy, although yet another Sonic related person I'm going to cover. It's getting really ridiculous how many there are that I've done now. Anyway, this is Tamers12345. Tamers12345 is someone who's been around on the internet for a long time now, beginning his YouTube channel in 2009 and then beginning to produce content later in 2010. The first videos that he would create are really telling of what his general content would and still remain to be, and that would be videos revolving around Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, Sonic the Hedgehog again. We will never escape that. Very cool. But it's more than just Sonic the Hedgehog. It's the animated show starring Sonic released in 1999 called Sonic Underground, a very brief show that only lasted for one season and was soon cancelled due to its low popularity. The main thing he takes from Sonic Underground is the characters, specifically Sonic and his family, Manic, Sonia, Queen Alina and Uncle Charles, but also some other side characters such as Knuckles, Mindy and her father, most importantly a character called Sir Bartleby Montclair of Dresden. Whilst I am not particularly interested in Sonic, I have heard of a majority of the characters, but I have never even heard of this one, and I think it's probably likely many of you haven't either, but he is a side character in Sonic Underground, one that is snobbish and rich, and according to the wiki, has had a relationship with Sonia. The reason why I have spoken in slightly more detail on Bartleby is because he is a lot more important to Tamers than all of the other characters in his videos, although I'll get onto this a bit more later. Saying that Tamers' content is just Sonic the Hedgehog related really doesn't even come close to what they are, however, as it is so much more and so much weirder than that. While Sonic and the cast of Sonic Underground do appear in these videos, it is because Tamers really enjoys shipping them. Yes, he creates fictional relationships between many of these characters. The main ships, especially at the beginning of his channel, are Sonia and Knuckles, Manic and Mindy, and the most notorious one being Sonic and Bartleby. Where this ship comes from, I have no idea, considering this doesn't seem to appear ever in any way during the actual show, despite Tamers being adamant that that is the truth. The majority of Tamers' content revolves around this relationship, which is kind of crazy to say considering there are almost 700 videos on his YouTube channel. However, what the weirdest thing about this ship is the dynamic of the characters' relationship, which is mainly concerned with how Sonic is Bartleby's bitch, which, after writing and now having to say, this has just made me realise how weird what I do with my timers. Now that I've mentioned one of the strange things revolving around Tamers' use of Bartleby, I may as well talk about the Tamers character in slightly more depth and how he's used in his videos. As stated when I briefly described him earlier, Bartleby is a rich and snobby character, something that continues in these videos. However, it is much more than that, as Bartleby is the richest person on Earth, having trillions of dollars, and for some reason being literally more powerful than God. Bartleby is famous worldwide and loved by basically everyone in the Tamersverse, and due to Sonic's relationship with Bartleby in his videos, he is essentially world famous too. Tamers' love for Bartleby has gone so far that he's even made a costume of him as well as Sonic, which he debuted in 2012, apparently made out of boxes he found behind a Chinese restaurant. Despite having both a Sonic and a Bartleby costume, the Bartleby costume is the only one he really uses in real life videos and has now become a part of his internet persona. Tamers is a classic Sonic fan, and there seems to be a theme with classic Sonic fans: they tend to hate all things modern Sonic. Tamers has made a whole video talking about this, titled "Why Do I Hate Modern Sonic, You Ask?", where he talks about loving that classic Sonic is a fat ass and has a gun, whereas his gripes with modern Sonic is that he's purple, has a banana nose, isn't fat, and has green eyes. Very Richard Cooter-like. We're just very lucky that Sonic didn't have blue arms at this time. Whilst I've talked about the typical topics of Tamers' videos, I've not actually really described what happens in the majority of them, although saying that, that's not really the easiest task. Tamers' videos are typically short little stories on pretty much any topic, whether it be wacky or tame. For example, one of his earliest videos is called Bardonic Police Chase, in which a Bardonic hater is on the run from the police. For years, these videos would mainly be created through clips from Sonic Underground in order for it to appear as though the characters are speaking, which would be done through text-to-speech or in some cases just text. However, as Tamers got more comfortable drawing and animating, he would eventually switch it up and would make his own animations. The thing about these animations, however, is that they aren't animated conventionally, as they are drawn in Microsoft Paint, which isn't a joke to belittle his animations. They are literally drawn in MS Paint and then copied and pasted onto GIMP, where he does the backgrounds. Whilst this sounds like it would be massively detrimental to the quality of his animations, they are actually done surprisingly well, at least when you get to the more recent animations he's done. It's strange as to why he does it in this way. He has stated that it's because he is comfortable with it, but it may be due to other reasons that I'll get onto in a few minutes. But at least this animation style does make his content very distinctive and very Tamers12345. Another large part of Tamers' videos is the inclusion of farts and butts. That's not me trying to exaggerate, they are so prevalent throughout every video. As to whether this is a fetish or not, I don't have a clue, but butts are on screen almost all of the time, either being stared at, attacked, slapped, and a whole other bunch of crazy things that happen to them, and sometimes play quite a big role in the story. You know, it's really starting to get to the point where I'm noticing how weird what I do is. I have to mention Sonic the Hedgehog and farts so much on this channel. It's mental. The farts, butts, text-to-speech, and the sometimes very edgy things that occur in his videos can make it difficult for people to watch, but I still do think that they can be genuinely entertaining despite how strange they are. Other things from Tamers that are iconic are his real life videos. These vary massively, where sometimes he'll only have his hands in shot as he is behind the camera, whereas other times he will appear in frame, wearing his Bartleby costume mentioned earlier, although more recently with a newer version that he showed off in a birthday animation he did. The videos where he's behind the camera will typically be review ones, with the very first one being made in 2013, called Official Sonic the Hedgehog Underground Review. This video is extremely professional, having cereal boxes as his background, but it mainly shows off his unique voice, which is such an entertaining quality of his, although he doesn't really use it often, preferring the use of text-to-speech. Tamers will also appear in some of his animations with himself being portrayed with this costume. Tamers is the only character within his universe that is more well liked and more powerful than Bartleby. However, what is some gold from Tamers is his cooking videos. Well, if you can even call some of them cooking videos anyway. This is where Tamers is completely unleashed and is untethered, and his powers knows no bounds. Anyway, these videos are pretty much Tamers being as unhinged as possible with his food, but still trying to maintain a link to Sonic Underground in whatever way he can, which he mainly does through the colour. Anyways, the ways they get weird is through putting whatever food he thinks matches Sonic Underground together. The worst of these is in a video titled Sonic Underground Fiesta Tacos Recipe, where he makes tacos, mainly consisting of jelly for some reason, as well as adding cheese, creamed corn, and ketchup.
Sonic, as you can see, he represents a play. He's not going to be a food item in this, so be warned about that. He is the play. He is the foundation that holds all this food together, bitches. We got some green jello up in this bitch. It's like jiggly like Mac's fucking ass and shit. One thing I love about jello that a lot of people don't know is that you can cut it into squares. And if you do that, it makes it much, much easier to handle. We're going to need some cheese up in this bitch. And of course, you know what this represents. We all know what this represents. This is the one, the only, Bobby Montclair of the Dresden household. We're gonna need a little bit of Mindy to sweeten this up. So I got some peach jelly right here. Put that on. It's like Mindy just pooped all over the plate. That's so funny. And this taco is basically done. Oh shit, no. I forgot we got some creamed corn to go with this because this is the dessert one. I just gotta drain some of the like corn first, like liquid. That's good enough. And then just sprinkle it on there. Damn, I think I'll do it. Oh my god.
I would definitely suggest watching these videos to you who may not be able to withstand his regular animations, as they are definitely worthwhile watches, and at least some experience of Tamers is worth it. Tamers has even made a game, titled The Legendary Prophecy of Light and Darkness, The Power to Save the World. This, unsurprisingly, is still Sonic Underground related, although slightly changed so that the characters are more original, having different designs and names, although the colours are still retained. I believe it is made in RPG Maker, and seems to be a competently made game. There isn't really much to say about this, other than what I've already said, but it shows how diverse a creator Tamers is, and you can still buy it to this day. Throughout this video, I'm sure the absurdity of Tamers has made some of you think that this is all fake, and it is actually a troll. This is actually something that many people have struggled with, as it really could go either way. However, this isn't really something I can talk about, because I don't know whether he is actually a troll or not. What I can say is that either way, Tamers is a very, very interesting man. I have to believe that some parts Tamers is playing up for further entertainment, which I'll talk about a bit more in depth later. But to say that Tamers isn't somewhat genuine is extremely optimistic. Tamers has been strictly focused on Sonic Underground, a show that ran for a singular year, for over 10 years now, with this main content consisting of butts, farts, and extremely homoerotic material. So even if he is a troll, that's a worrying amount of dedication to the bit, as well as a willingness to be dressed in cardboard boxes. With the amount of time and dedication that Tamers puts into his videos, there are many reoccurring jokes throughout essentially the whole time that he's been on YouTube. These, unsurprisingly, are mostly Sonic Underground related, with Teletubbies and the Doodle Bops being some of the more peculiar gags, with the jokes surrounding these being that they share the same colours with some of the Sonic Underground characters, and especially with the Doodle Bops, who are also musically involved, just like in Sonic Underground. The next joke, at least I'm pretty sure and hope it's a joke, is his anger towards his mother. His mother never actually appears in his videos, always being in the background, never being heard, so I doubt it's actually her. Tamers' quote-unquote mother doesn't really understand Tamers' love for Sonic Underground, so has bought him Teletubbies for one Christmas, angering Tamers. The more recent appearances of Tamers' mother have been much more violent, with him threatening to hit her for failing to find a Sonic Forces custom hero trailer to dislike, and a video where he moans about wanting an autograph.
Mama, keep the camera forward. We're not doing this again, Mama. Keep the camera on me. Mama, ease it forward. You can edit that out.
Mom! Go to Google! Type in Sonic Force's Custom Hero trailer! Sonic Force's Custom Hero trailer! Click on the video! No! The one before it, bitch! The one below it! Click on that bitch! Dislike it! Yeah! Dislike that bitch! Come on! No, the one below it, Mom! I don't got all day! Come on! No, that one! Click on that bitch! Dislike that bitch! Are you stupid? I don't care! Just go do it! Are you serious, Mom? You really gonna say it to me? Me? I'm Tamers12345! You don't talk to me like that, bitch! Oh, you leave Bobby out of this. Mom, he can buy a fucking house. He's got money. Oh my God, you're stupid. You're stupid? He'd beat your fucking ass. Oh my God. Are we even debating this, bitch? Bobby would slap your fucking ass, woman. Come on. I'll call him down here right now. Oh my God. No. Stupid bitch! Oh my God! Mama, I'm filming this bitch! They know you're being stupid! Come on!
Sorry about like this poop stain. I don't know what the fuck that is. Am I right? Anyways, Mama, turn down Cupcake Wars. I tried to film a fucking video. Mama, turn down Cupcake Wars. Do I need to be your fucking ass? Damn. I'll be a fucking ass, bitch. Gotta put bitches in the place, am I right?
It's alright though. They beat Minecraft together. However, whilst there are recurring jokes prevalent throughout his years of videos, there is actually lore behind Tamers12345. This is probably expansive enough to talk about in a video all on its own, and I'm sure I've missed some things out, but I'll try to be as concise as possible. This lore has been going on since 2013, with Tamers dropping hints throughout in videos about a prophecy, with an important video being Tamers' birthday bash that I mentioned earlier. For some reason, Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars and Sportacus from LazyTown are some of the main driving forces for us, the viewer, learning about the prophecy. This eventually led to the video Sonic Underground Sportacus Torture Scene NSFW, where Tamers literally has to reveal that the subplot is going on in the background of his videos and that Sportacus has been captured by George W. Bush and Obama for some reason. A year after, and we get probably the strangest video ever showed off by Tamers, where Sportacus escapes. However, what is strange about this is that it is filmed, not animated, and there are two people, one playing Obi-Wan and one playing Sportacus. Now, this may make me look like an idiot, but it seems like there is two Tamers, just like with the Liquid Chris hostage video, and they both seem to have exactly the same voice. So perhaps there are actually two Tamers. I'll show off a brief part of the video and you can see what you think, but I'll talk about this a little bit more in depth in a moment.
Listen, I can't thank you enough, Obi-Wan. You really saved my smelly ass back there. I've been in captivity for so long, nearly a year now.
You're welcome.
So where are we headed now?
I parked my car over there on the outside of the Forte. Anakin's waiting for us. He's our getaway bitch. You didn't say shit about the prophecy, did you?
No, I didn't, Obi-Wan.
That's good.
They did whatever they could to get it out of me to spank my ass and call me daddy.
I'd slap your ass too, bitch.
Damn, Obi-Wan, you crazy.
You got big ass. So you injured off, Sportacus?
No, I'm doing good.
So, I have to be honest with this. I'm a bit of a slow in the mind, so trying to find out bits of lore after this has been quite difficult for me. But somehow, Sid the Science Kid turns up at some point, although he has since been killed. What this underlying plot will actually turn out to be, I have no idea, but the so-called prophecy talks of a great war featuring Tamers, but with the amount of characters he's been using from multiple different sources is quite crazy. Tamers content is pretty much the video equivalent of Tales Gets Trolled, both in characters and perhaps even scope. It's just clearly done in a much different way, with a lot more butts and farts. A couple of minutes ago I mentioned the fact that it appears 2 Tamers appeared in the Sporticus Escapes video, and this has been fuel for a whole theory on as to whether there are multiple Tamers. It really isn't too far-fetched to consider whether there are multiple Tamers, considering Tamers' output, as he uploads a whole load of videos, with many being a whole lot longer than 20 minutes, which would be extremely hard to do for a singular person, considering the majority of these videos are animation and would require an immense amount of man-hours for one person to undertake alone. This, along with the 2 different animation styles that are apparent throughout the year's animations, is more evidence to the idea that there is at least one other Tamers. However, Tamers has obviously never confirmed this and retains the idea that it is just one person running the Tamers12345 YouTube channel. This has been one of, if not the most difficult person I've ever had to research and write about. Whilst I do find Tamers stuff entertaining, personally, I can only take so much butts, farts and shit before it starts to weigh down on me. Tamers is just a really hard person to talk about, and never have I had so much difficulty with structuring a video than with this one, and I still don't even think I have scratched the surface with him. Despite my troubles, like I said in the intro, I do genuinely think some of his content is legitimately good, and if you're able to handle his main Sonic Underground content, I would definitely watch it, although maybe at a higher speed. He knows how to write a good joke or two, and multiple times did I find myself laughing due to his writing and not at it. At the moment, he seems to be doing very well for himself, having 121 patrons as of the writing of the script, and I do legitimately hope things go well for him. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you to Forte for helping me research Tamers. If you enjoyed this video, do the regular stuff I guess, follow my Twitter and second channel down in the description below, as well as Forte, and I hope to see you next time.
How about another joke, Maria? What do you get when you cross a mentally ill loner with a society who abandons him and treats him like trash? I'll tell you what you get. You get what you fucking deserve, bitches!